We're here now and we're going to talk about today about decimals. This is still part of our fundamentals of mathematics course, and we're going to talk about this basic system of numbers. So decimals are common fractions actually, written only in a different way. So these decimals are simply fractions whose denominators are 10, 100, 1,000, and many more in this perfect numbers. Perfect base number, shall we say. So again, for example, when you say a very simple one, so we'll say, for example, 0.8. Actually, 0.8 is just equal to, in fraction form, is just equal to 8 over 10. So it's just fractions written in a different way. Also, we can write 0.19 can be written as 19 over 100. And we can write 0. Or if you want to be a mix, so 3 and 1/4. So this can be written as 3 and 14 over 100. Okay, so we read this as 0.8, or we can read this as 8/10, literally 8/10. 0.19, or we can read this as 19/100. So we can see here 19/100. And we have here 3.14, or if you really want the very correct way of reading this, so 3 and 14/100. So 3 and 14/100. So the next topic that will be very significant in this lesson of decimals, actually we'll be talking about decimals in a lot of videos. So we need to recall this, what we call the place value chart, or the place value system, and the names, of course. So I'll try to fit this. Okay, so this is the place value chart and names, shall we say. Okay, so place value chart and names. So we're going to focus on this example. So we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here, the 7 here, since it's the seventh number, so we call this the millions place. And we know from our previous examples in the previous video that we have talked about the decimal place value system going to the left, the billions, the trillions, and such. And here we're going to the right, further to the right. Okay, so we call this the millions. This is our 100,000s, our 10,000s, our thousands, our hundreds, our tens, and our ones. Now, this point here, we call this technically our decimal point. Some books call it separatrix, but I won't call it that. Here, since separatrix is another terminology in differential equations, which I don't want to mix up with in your head. So let's just call it decimal point, but we read this as end. Okay, we read this as end. So if we're just going to stop in this number one, we will read all these numbers from 7 to 1 as 7,654,321. Again, 700,654,321. And the moment we saw, or we will see the decimal point, we will read this as end. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what do we call this? 1 is the tenths, 2 is the hundredths, 3 is the thousandths, 4 is the 10,000s, 5 is the thousands, and 6 is the millionths. Now notice here in all their names, it has a th in the end. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, thousands, and millionths. So we have the th in the end. We don't have oneths. Okay, though please remember that we don't have a oneths. We start with tenths. The digit right after the decimal point is the tenths. So this is the right part of the decimal system. So it all has the th. Okay, so this is our place value system. So tenths, hundredths, thousands, 10,000s, thousands, and millions. As we can see, we are doing it the opposite way as the right side here. As the further we go to the right, it goes on millions with a th, zillions, billions, trillions, and such. Oppositely, going to the left, we go up without the th, the millions, trillions, billions, and such. So this is our place value system and the names. Okay, so kind of get familiar with it. You will see a pattern here, like the one I said just just right now. The pattern is the the th and the millions, billions, and such. So the further we go, 7, 10 millionths, 8 hundred millionths, 9 billions, billions, okay, and such. So yeah, that's it for this video. We have tackled about decimals and the place value chart roughly, and yeah, so that's it. That's it for this video right now. After this, kindly just go back in this video if you need to review more about the place value system and the names, especially when we already have the decimal parts. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to hit like, and click the subscribe button. So thank you very much.